Disney Theory, Episode 8. So do you guys remember Helen Parr from The Incredibles 2? Well, what if I told you that she was actually elastic? Okay, if I'm truly honest with you, I accumulated 50,000 followers from my last TikTok video, and I have no interest in posting on there anymore. The app's about to get deleted in America, so I might as well promote my YouTube channel on there, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Make sure to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out my Twitter, my Instagram, all that good stuff, and yeah, I've got to film a video now, I guess. So, for the last couple months, there's been a lot of demand for me to make another one of these reacting to the worst TikTok theories videos, and my response to it has always been the same. You can have this video, it's right here for the taking. But first, let me tell you about today's sponsor, Surfshark, the virtual private network that guarantees instant online safety. I personally use it all the time, and I'm not just saying that. Look how easy this is to use. Connect, and I'm connected to the internet. It was that easy. I didn't even look, I just knew it would connect. And once you've done that, not only can you have it on an unlimited number of devices, but it opens up a whole new way of using the internet. Look at it like this. Halloween's coming up this month, and I'm guessing for most people in the world, you can't and probably shouldn't be doing anything for Halloween, which means you're probably going to spend October 31st watching a movie. Now picture this, you go on Netflix on Halloween only to find out the movie options are extremely limited. Like, do you want to watch Hubie Halloween? I don't even know what that is, but if you change your location to, I don't know, Brazil, you can watch Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on Halloween. That's my favorite Halloween movie. And this doesn't just apply to Netflix, it encompasses the entire internet, meaning you can do whatever you want this October, November, and December because it's the first 3 months for free, you know, as long as you're staying inside. Using my code GORMAN, G-O-R-M-A-N, for 83% off. Plus, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's literally no risk. 30-day money-back guarantee and 3 months for free. Like, I can't get my head around how good this offer is. Make sure to check it out in the link in the description down below. And with that said, let me take you on a journey all the way back to the start, about 5 days ago. I was looking for theories to pretend to react to in this fully scripted video using the hashtag theory, where TikTok very kindly sorts them in order with the most popular stuff at the top and the least popular at the bottom. So we know we're only getting the good stuff, because remember, if you don't have 1 million likes, you're worthless! I don't have 1 million likes. And then after finding out that the most popular theories on TikTok pretty much religiously consist of theories about when Donald Trump will die, and I, feeling extremely uncomfortable about even addressing this for 5 seconds in this video, decided to move to a hashtag more my speed. Hashtag Disney Theory. And to my surprise, it was all me. And if you're maybe thinking, well, yeah, that's probably because you're the only person to use that hashtag Seamus, you'd be wrong, because while my 275,000 likes on TikTok is extremely impressive, I promise that'll be the second last time I flex my TikTok following in this video, maybe third. It's only the second most popular post following this video by Eli Sally, where he suggests the turtle that Moana saves at the start of her film is actually Crush from Finding Nemo. And while yes, there are a host of problems with this, mostly to do with the fact Finding Nemo and Moana were made by 2 separate companies almost 15 years apart, meaning they had almost no overlap in terms of people working on both the movies, but he had proof, indisputable proof from the Turtle Talk at Epcot. I'm not even going to pretend I know what that means. I've never been to Florida. I'm English. We don't have a Disney World here. So yeah, let's hear what Crush had to say, shall we?
But totally.
I think he said, but totally? I can't hear it over the really loud Finding Nemo music there. Have you added that in yourself? Because you could have just quietened it down, but I couldn't hear what he said. But I guess it's canon now, so congrats. That is theory approved. Crush is the turtle from the start of Moana. Which, fair enough, I want to give Eli, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, all of my plaudits. I hope we can be friends, but unfortunately, seeing this TikTok led me down the rabbit hole of all of your TikToks. And while I thought most of them were fun and I quite liked them, you do have a bit of a knack for creating connections between movies that almost definitely aren't connected. Like, let me just show you an example. In this TikTok, he creates a connection between The Little Mermaid and Shrek. So, yeah, let's hear what he has to say.
Now look who's there. Notice the red hair, the green tail, the purple shells.
But yeah, I want to argue, that's kind of the whole point. That's the whole joke behind Shrek. To make fun of Disney. No one tell him about the first film, okay? But anyway, let's see where you go from here.
And Fiona throws her into a group of sharks.
Okay, I don't remember. So they literally kill Ariel. But I guess you're going to say she's still alive and somehow Connect Little Mermaid and Shrek. Okay, yeah, let's keep going.
Now, how weird would it be if that was the exact same shark that was trying to attack her when Fiona threw her into the ocean?
While I do have a lot of admiration for you trying to keep Ariel alive in the Shrek verse, you clearly have good intentions. It's just these films aren't connected. DreamWorks are making fun of Disney. They're taking one of Disney's beloved characters and killing her. Like, that's the joke. That's the entire joke. It's not a connection. Also, we literally see her and Flounder going through the shipwreck before the shark pounces, and you've got to guess that's near the bottom of the ocean since it's an undiscovered shipwreck, whereas they were right by the shore in this scene in Shrek. So I really don't see how this can be a connection. You're kind of just... That was a great joke. Because stretching... It's a stretch? Okay. He also makes the great connection between Up and... Boss Baby. What? What?
I am here to remind you that 2 years ago we got an alternate ending to that movie. In this movie, Carl and Ellie actually have kids.
Okay, so I assume these are the parents of the Boss Baby, and your theory is that they've made the entire film as a tribute to Up to present an alternate ending, which I've never seen Boss Baby. Sorry, the Oscar-nominated Boss Baby. However, I think I can pretty confidently say that isn't the reason they made the film. They made it to make money. And don't forget the Oscar nomination! But you know what? Let's see how this theory holds up. Could Carl and Ellie be the parents of the Boss Baby? Looks-wise, yeah, this is probably the only thing going for it, because they are two white couples with similar hair colors and eye colors. I mean, their heads are different shapes, but you can put that down to animation style. I'll let you have this, because it's the names that really let you down, because according to my quick Google search, the parents of the Boss Baby's names are Ted and Janice. I have no intention to research it further than this, just, no, it's not Carl and Ellie. And that's enough for me to move on to the next one, which isn't by Eli. As I mentioned earlier, he made a few of these and then started to branch away from that stuff. But I couldn't not mention his TikTok proposing an idea for a Pixar crossover movie about the Pizza Planet truck called Yo. I love it. And if needs be, I, Seamus Gorman, will volunteer to play Todd, the Pizza Planet truck, in this movie. I don't know if everyone knows this, but Todd is the name of the Pizza Planet truck when he's in Cars. They give him a name in that one, so yeah. This is the only kind of Cars spin-off I would ever consider watching. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Planes. So keep up the good work, man, and I guess I've got to get back to looking at the hashtag theory TikToks. Like, seriously, help me. I've just found this TikTok, and it epitomizes what TikTok is. Like, okay, there's copyrighted music in it, so imagine there's some sad song playing right now, and that's it. If you didn't catch it, the theory, if we can even call it a theory, it's a piece of fan art by GAF Comics, posted to Twitter in 2014. That's the earliest post of it I can find, and it depicts this theoretical story of how Mr. Krabs, a crab, ended up with Pearl, a whale, as a daughter in SpongeBob. Spoilers, but she's adopted. What? I know. And honestly, the only reason I knew what was going on in this is because I've seen this meme before, except the one I saw had a different caption. Like, I didn't know it had an original, more wholesome one, as the caption here is, "What a tragedy. Come here, little girl. I'll take care of you." But the one I saw back then said, "Charge $12 for adoption, will they? How do they expect to get any business when it's $4 for a harpoon?" Oh my god, I feel bad for laughing. I didn't realize it had such a nice caption originally. Anyway, so what this TikTok person has done is they found this little bit of fan art, they've cropped it off a bit at the top and bottom, and then filmed themselves reacting to and being sad about it. Content! And while the obvious route to go down here is to whine about how she's not really reacting to this because she's obviously saved the image off Google and put it into TikTok and then recorded this off her phone, it'd be a little hypocritical if I did that, I imagine, in this fully scripted video. My real problem is I don't think her being there adds anything to this video. Matter of fact, I would argue it takes away from it because she's covering up the watermark, which is supposed to be right there, but you know, you can't see it with her in the video, and because her video reacting to it was so short, it's only 7 seconds long. Like, I don't think you have time to process what's going on, but apparently you have enough time for 750,000 people to get it and like it, so don't take tips from me, you know what you're doing better than I do. Also, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, I found this TikTok by this girl called Audrey, I think, and I loved her style.
I don't know about you, but I've seen a ton of TikToks.
It's engaging, energetic. Another word beginning with EN, so I can complete this alliterative sentence. Okay, I failed at that. But just to preface this on a much more serious note, this theory is about a very sensitive topic, being the coronavirus, and I imagine there are many of you who have been directly affected by it, and obviously the well-being of those suffering or have even lost a loved one from it is not a laughing matter by any means, but earlier this year a little joke came about where it was, oh my god, did no one ever realize that Disney's film Tangled from 2010 takes place in a kingdom called Corona and Rapunzel spends a large portion of the film locked up inside? And when it was just that, a little joke, it was fine. It maybe even provided a little, oh, that's funny moment to someone who needed it earlier this year. As I said, fine. And it spread around TikTok a bit with some people taking it a bit further saying Disney knew and they were trying to warn us. Again, still pretty harmless. I doubt anyone was really buying into it, but that's when companies like Screen Rant realized we could be making money off of this. Making a whole top 10 list where this theory prominently features in the thumbnail, achieving a modest 800,000 views. So well done for using the pandemic for your financial gain. It's a good look. Which brings me back to this TikTok, and just for the record, this girl is by no means the problem. The companies writing articles to sponge money out of it are. But unfortunately, I've had to use her to segue my rant about this theory into the video, so let's go.
So I just made this TikTok explaining the true significance of the kingdom's name when I noticed this. The kingdom logo. It looks like a sunshine, but it also looks like something else. Yeah, that's COVID-19.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but no. So the idea is that the Corona Kingdom flag, which is the sun, by the way, it's very clearly the sun. I'm pretty sure Corona even means sun. But apparently it looks like the virus in a microscopic form, which it doesn't really. Like, even in the images shown in the TikTok, it just doesn't even look like that. I don't know, and also that's just what bacteria looks like. Google bacteria and oh shock, microscopic things are round shapes with things poking out of them. I wasn't very good at biology at school. I don't know if you can tell. But you know what I was good at? Pixar theories. Which actually, it wasn't very handy at school, but I dropped out, so yeah. I don't actually know how it happened, but one day I saw a theory about how Boo and Violet were the same person, and I thought, well, that's stupid. They look different and are clearly a different person. So I made my own video that Boo is actually the daughter of Violet, and it became way more popular. Everyone was sold, and now I do it full time. Except I don't really do that. I haven't made a Pixar theory in like a year. Anyway, I bring this up because apparently all that hard work I did to improve upon this Boo is Violet theory that literally debunks itself if you use your brain for a second was for nothing. My life's work. Just because apparently it's making the rounds on TikTok now. I first found it with this guy called Elliot Sims, and while I'm not going to react to this specific TikTok because I've done that many times before, it did get me wondering, how did he follow that up? I know it was one of my greatest challenges. How do you top the Boo and Violet theory? And, well, let's just see for ourselves.
I have reason to believe that Edna Mode used to be a supervillain.
Oh, you do? Okay.
She has a line in the movie about not looking back or dwelling on the past. Probably because she does not want to remember her supervillain days.
No, it's actually because it distracts from the now.
I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now.
And she has a literal lair, equipped with incredible technology, flamethrowers, you name
Okay,
it.
you see, this is a good piece of evidence. Why does she have all of that extensive weaponry in her house? I don't think it's enough to prove she's a supervillain. It's probably just to test the suits, and maybe she's paranoid someone's gonna break into her house and steal her stuff. Or that? I don't know. It's a bit sus, so let's keep going. We're on a roll.
And look at that outfit. I think it makes sense. We
Oh,
love Edna.
well,
Follow for more.
Okay, I'm happy for you, man. But what about that outfit? I guess it's black? Only supervillains wear black. Everyone knows that. No, I'm completely clueless about what's up with this outfit. But in fairness, it took me 6 months to one-up Huabu's parents, and another 44 months since then. It's going to be this one, I'm sure of it. Make sure to like and subscribe and tweet this video to Instagram or something. I don't know. Anyway, back to Elliot, because I tried to track down his most viewed TikTok, and I might be wrong, but it seems to be a theory about Shrek, and I really want to like this one. Like, I'm ready for a nice, fun theory.
Shrek was a serial killer.
Oh, okay. Nice, fun theory.
In Shrek Forever After, we see a timeline in which Shrek never existed. And in that timeline, other ogres live in the swamp. And when Shrek sees them for the first time, he has an expression of guilt on his face.
Yes, the universal expression of guilt. Right on Shrek's face there. I don't know this scene well enough. Maybe he did look guilty. I've only seen Shrek 4 once, and now, knowing it's a complete rip-off of the masterpiece that is Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time, I have no intention to watch it again. But if I'm going with the image provided with me, which, if I was to have made this TikTok myself, I would want to provide the most guilty-looking image possible, he just looks shocked more than anything. You know, shocked at the existence of other ogres, implying he might not have known about them before this moment, which would derail this theory pretty quickly, but maybe there's more to it. What else you got?
I think he killed the ogres to have the swamp all to himself. We see Shrek eating eyeballs that look like ogres.
So again, the eyeballs aren't shown in the TikTok, so I've had to dig for them myself, and I'm assuming you're referring to the eyeballs he uses as olives right here, and I don't know how you know they're ogre eyeballs specifically, but honestly, it's probably the best theory we've got so far today. It explains why the ogres aren't in the other films, so headcanon. And since I always like to end these videos on a high, I guess Shrek being a cannibal will be that high today. Wait, actually, no, let's not. Let's really end this on a high. Let's find the holy grail of TikTok theories. You already know what it is, or actually, you probably don't, but it needs no introduction. Simpsons predicting the future theories.
In a 1993 episode, The Simpsons predict the coronavirus. They have workers overseas cough into a
know
box and
what?
ship
Never
it to
mind.
the
I don't have
US.
the energy for this today.
And
No,
then
no,
spread.
not today, not today. No, I'm sorry. Just because there's a black screen right now doesn't mean you shouldn't leave a like and subscribe and watch another video and check out my Patreon and check out my Twitter and Instagram. You got to do all that stuff still. I haven't left.